Peace, peace, peace. Kings, peace, queens. It's your boy B.O.L.O. back in the house again. Bringing other legends over. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Support the channel. Check me out. I'm about to do part 2 to the other video that I made about Kevin Samuels and Nicki Minaj. The only reason why I'm actually making another video is because I keep seeing people make videos and respond and react to their transaction in a negative way. So I figured I'll go ahead and glance back over it again and give you another reaction. This time I'm going to be reacting over the fact that for some people, they feel like Kevin Samuels didn't have the same energy or he didn't check her. And my only response to that is I'm not understanding how somebody who first of all is making less than the celebrity. He hasn't been out as long as that celebrity. She is more accomplished than he is. In every facet of the way. She's like an icon celebrity. How can he approach her with the same energy as he has approached the other women on his panel when there has been no one like Nicki Minaj who has ever called to his panel? That's number one. Number two, the other black women that he is having conversations with are not in the same category or tax bracket or in the same situation. How is he going to check her? I'm not understanding that. How is checking coming into play? And this is what I'm saying amongst a lot of ignorant people. Ignorant black people, because this is what I'm seeing it come from. Talking about he didn't have the same energy. How is he going to have the same energy talking to Nicki Minaj? That's like me talking to somebody at Lifetime who's my friend that I speak to every day. And then next thing you know, I'm having a conversation with Jay-Z, or I'm having a conversation with Obama or something like that. And then you look at the conversation, they say, hey, I noticed Brian had the conversation with Obama. He didn't have the same energy. Maybe because I'm not talking to the same person. Maybe because it's not the same situation. Maybe it's because it's not the same topic. Why would I approach somebody with the same energy if it's not the same situation and we're not talking about the same topics, and that person is not under that same jurisdiction of where we coming from? I mean, we gotta be honest, man. I mean, what basically how would he begin to check her? I mean, yeah, there was a point in the video where he could have told her, that advice that you're giving black women works for black women, works for celebrities who may be black. It works for you because you're from Hollywood and you're not neighborhood, but that type of advice wouldn't work for the average black woman, because if you look at the numbers, the majority of them are 80% single to today. So obviously it's not working. And basically would have said, okay, the advice you gave them is the advice they've been utilizing. They've been using the put myself first, forget my man, and let me just get my career in order and then I'll choose. They've been doing that for 50 years. And she's not the only one that's giving that advice. That's a narrative. That's what we call a narrative. When you listen to most black celebrities, they give that advice to black women. Forget about the men, get your education, build yourself up, then you choose. Well, that's been said to them for 50 years. And they've been taking L's for 50 years. As we see that our communities are raising monsters, and that black men are no longer in the home because the government gets involved. White supremacy gets involved. The white liberation movement gets involved, and there's plenty of reasons why that black men are not in the home outside of it being black men. And shout out to all the black men that are in the home. Salute. Shout out to all the black women who have um, relationships that are surviving and striving. Shout out to all my Proverbs 31 women. Shout out to all the women in my family who kept it 100 and showed me how to treat a woman and how to be a man. I mean, not how to be a man, but how to treat a woman. Shout out to all the men in my family that stayed married to their significant others. So I don't want to make it all negative, but basically, that's my take on it. I just don't understand what exactly did they expect Kevin to do. He didn't have the same energy. It's like what I'm seeing is that they have a personal problem with Kevin Samuels. They have a problem with reality. They have a problem with logic. They have a problem with um, the facts. A lot of the times he says 80%, 50% this. All these percents can be looked up on blackdemographics.com, and I'm pretty sure that they don't even look on it to see if whether or not what he's saying is true. And I'll tell you what, I watch him a lot now, more often than before. And I've noticed one thing. I am usually searching for the one woman that's gonna get on his panel and really break down the numbers and stay logical and really show him that he's not wrong. Show him that he is wrong. And oftentimes, 98% of the times, the women get on there and they are trolling and they can't keep a conversation going and they don't have their facts in order and it just looks bad all around. It just looks like they're not trying. You can see exactly why they're single. You can see exactly why they're single. You know what I'm saying? It's like their advice sucks. Their advice as to how they should keep a man and what they should do in the household sucks. So that's basically where I'm at with that whole situation. And I'll holla at y'all later. Peace and hair grease. I get more in depth in another video. Hit the like button and subscribe. Peace.